Hi, so my name is Stephanie. I'm a freshman at Bucknell University. I'm 18 years old. I contribute to 63 of the 154 pounds for 154 pounds less. I have already lost 11 of those pounds. Um, I've lost more in fat actually. I did gain quite a bit of muscle, which I'm almost 100% sure of, at least I'm hoping so. Um, and that was actually just last week. So that was about 10 pounds of muscle. Well, last week was when I had noticed it. So that was about 10 pounds of muscle. So I have lost almost 20 pounds of fat at this point. But I am still only 10 pounds down, which makes sense. Um, so yeah, I mean, this is my dorm. Um, I definitely struggled a lot with weight, a huge part of my life. I wouldn't necessarily say all, um, but it's definitely been something I was always self-conscious about, and I got into college and I love it here, and I sort of refound myself, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Um, but I decided that, now would be a really good time to make that change. Um, so since January 1st, I have been, doing the whole diet exercise thing, which is definitely hard being at college. I don't know how many people face the same problems. I assume it's a lot. I hope it's a lot. Being in the caf and as a freshman, you don't really have too many options to cook. I mean, I actually do have a stove in my dorm. My fridge is very small, though. I don't have anything that I can freeze. Like, I don't have a freezer. Um, and I had to get the meal plan. Unfortunately, they're very expensive, so I do use it. Um, but the calf doesn't really offer as much that's so much healthy. There's a lot of fried foods, hamburgers, hot dogs, I don't know what else, just pizza, pasta. We do have a salad bar, we do have a vegan section, as well as a vegetarian section. So I tend to choose options from there. But I find that a lot of times the vegan section has fried food, like fried, what was it the other night? Fried eggplant, fried tofu, which even though tofu is healthy, I'm not so keen about the fried part. Um, but, I mean, I make do. I don't entirely cut things out of my diet. Like, I'll have a piece of pizza every now and then. I personally don't believe in entirely cutting out stuff like that, mainly because then you're more likely to binge, and I actually have never binged. Um, like while I was on my diet at least. um, because I do allow myself to have those sorts of things. I don't entirely deny it, and I do a lot of work at the gym. So having a piece of pizza isn't gonna like totally kill me. I usually go on the elliptical. That's probably my favorite thing to do because one thing I've always wanted was really good cardio. But I have really bad tendinitis that I got when I was doing kickboxing a little bit over a year ago. So running and even going on the treadmill really hurts my knee a lot. So for now, I'm just going to stick to the elliptical, very low impact on the knees. And then I usually cool down on the bike and then hop on the rowing machine or go down and do weights. Yeah, that's pretty much my workout, and I actually use, what's it called? I use Lose It to track my calories and my exercise. It's a great community. I'll probably put a link somewhere around here so that you can go check it out. I highly recommend it. Um, and then I also have a Fitblr, which, for those of you who don't know, is a Tumblr devoted to fitness and exercise and sort of to track my journey. Um, which I also really like. A lot of the photos that are on there are very motivational. It kind of keeps me going knowing that a lot of people are in the same position because Tumblr is a bit more wide used, I think, than many other calorie tracking type things. So it's a lot easier to get support and find people who are in the same situation as you. Not only that, but you can find workout routines, and I often use things like that when it's just way too cold to go out to the gym, or I'm feeling a little bit lazy, don't want to walk down, which isn't necessarily a good thing, but I usually can't go until nighttime anyway, which isn't exactly fun to walk down there alone at night. So yeah, I'll just do workouts in my dorm. I have a little bit of room, not too much, but enough. And I also, I don't know if any of you have heard of this, but I also have Shimmy, which is a belly dance routine type show that used to be on Fit TV. And I downloaded that, and I do that with my friends sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much me, or at least me, my fitness side, I guess. I actually just recently convinced my boyfriend to join me on this, I guess, fitness journey, if you will. He's very skinny, so it's not like he's trying to lose weight or anything, but just get in better shape, live a healthier lifestyle. So he's starting it not as strictly, I think, as me. It's not as eminent for him. For me, I feel like I'm young now, but it will turn into a health issue eventually. Um, so it's something that I really need to work on. For him, it's sort of like whatever. I mean, he should try to be fit. Anyone should really, but but yeah. So I have him in on it, and I have a couple friends that would like to, but schedule doesn't really permit it. I mean, this is college, and Bucknell is definitely a rigorous school, so a lot of people legitimately don't have time. I mean, my roommate barely has any free time at all. So, yeah, I guess that's it for now, because I'm not so sure what to talk about this time. Um, but, oh yeah, I will be posting every Tuesday and Saturday. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. I will also probably link somewhere my Fitbler, my personal Lose It account, and feel free to leave me any comments, ask advice. I mean, I'm not 100% perfect either. Like I said, I'm only 18. I only recently started this, but it's definitely done a lot for me already. I feel better. I wake up more positive. Yeah. Oh, and one last word of advice. Always drink lots of water. It definitely does make a difference. I know people are always like, oh, 8 glasses of water, it's kind of gross. But, I mean, it really does make a difference. I feel better. It definitely keeps the water weight off. And it does energize you, which doesn't necessarily make sense from just a normal perspective. But, I mean, I'm not going to go into specifics. I'm a bio major, by the way. But it does have an effect. Because otherwise then you start stealing water from your brain, which sort of depresses you a little bit, as well as health issues. So, yeah, drink water. Stay classy.